goes for unicast. Okay, so this is something that we have discussed. So so bridge for first time we broadcast, and once the entire information of all the machines will be there in the bridge table, then if any machine want to communicate any other machine, then we go for unicast. Okay, because the addresses are already stored in the bridge table. Okay. Then so that's why a bridge is used to connect a network segment or a LAN segment, because I have shown in the last class there are two such several segments may be there, and if your machine in one segment want to communicate with the machine in another segment, okay, so then we call it as it is used to connect network segment or a LAN segment. And since the bridge has got two ports depending on the connections we have, so it is called as a two collision domain. Okay, this is not working. So then we discuss about bridge. So sorry, bridge we have discussed. So then we have talked about switch. Okay, so switch is also a network device, or what you called a layer 2 device. So it is there in the second layer of the OSI model. Okay, hope you remember what are the different layers we have in the OSI model. Okay, so let me write once in. P stands for physical data link layer, network, session layer, presentation, then application. Okay, so one is missing, I think. Transport is missing. Okay, from network we have transport also. Okay, so there should be 7 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 layers are there. Okay, so here we talked about hub. In physical layer we have hubs and repeaters. Then here we have bridge and switch. So switch, something that we have discussed, both are intelligent devices. So switch is also used to connect several machines. Okay, so one is 4 machines here, 4 machines here. Okay, now here every machine can be connected to every other machine. Okay, so in the first time, in the switch is an intelligent device, and it maintains a table. Hope remember what is that table called, that is CAM. Okay, so CM is nothing but content accessible memory. So like in bridge also we have a bridge table which contains the information of port number and MAC address. So similarly in switch also it is an intelligent device. It gives the information about all the machines that are connected. Okay, so here we have port number, and here we have the corresponding MAC address. Okay, so there are 8 ports are there. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. When the first time when you have connected your machines, then for instance this is A, B, C, D. So A want to send message C, D, E, F, G, H. So A want to send to H. So first it will broadcast. So that will broadcast, that message will go to every other machine. Okay. So ultimately H will give a acknowledgement to B that you have sent a message to my address. Okay. So then A will be listed here. Okay. So similarly, P wants to communicate to another machine. The first time the broadcast will be there. Then it goes for a unicast and multicast. Unicast, multicast. So first time it goes for broadcast because there is no information in this CAM table. So by broadcasting, all the information will be filled here, and the next time either it goes for a unicast or it go for multicast. At a time A wants to message to all these 4 machines, so then go for multicast. Okay, and we have a dedicated connection from one machine to all other machine. Okay, so that's why it is first time it is broadcast, then unicast and multicast. Okay, Okay, and so that's why we call it as a multi-collision domain. So multiple points are there. Okay, then you may have 8, 6, 24, or 48 port switch. Okay, in hostels and all, probably you'll find 48 port switch. Okay, and the rate at which the information is communicated, the data rate, 10 Mbps megabytes per second if it is wireless. If it is wired, then 100 megabytes per second. If it is wired, so there is wireless and wired. Okay, so based on that, we have got the corresponding data rate, and I have mentioned that there are four different types of switches we have in component networks. Okay, and the most commonly used, like uh, store and forward switch. Okay, so no doubt that it is slow because it is something like so you have a road and we have got a traffic police here. So when the traffic police is there or traffic lights are there, so systematically the vehicle will pass. Okay, so now it becomes very slow. If there is no traffic, then people will rush through the road. Okay, so that's why if it is so slowly, the traffic is going to move in store and forward. Store means the people are coming here. Okay, now there is a red signal. When it is green signal, then they are slowly moving. Then the next lot of people are coming. Okay, so that's why each and every time it will forward the data. Okay, so first it will store. So here people are halting here for red signal, so they're staying here. Similarly, the data will store for a few seconds, then it will move forward. Okay, so similarly here also in this switch, store and forward switch acts like here itself, how the vehicles are moving in a well controlled environment of traffic signals and traffic police. Okay, so but it is reliable. It is reliable. Okay, so this is also used most commonly, store and forward. Then we have cut through switch. Cut THR through switch. Okay, then we have fragment switch. Okay, then we have adaptive switch. Okay, four different types, not required, but I'm giving a general idea. Okay, so store and forward, fragment, adaptive, and cut through switch. So four different types of switches we have. Okay, so there's a general information about the switch that we all see. What is a switch? So switches are there in your labs, department, hostels. Okay, then we have one important network device that is left, that is router. So we have in IoT, this router is nothing but an IoT gateway. Okay, so what this gateway actually does, insofar we have discussed this hub, bridge, repeater, switch, they're all used to create a network. Okay, but router is used to connect the networks. Okay, so router is generally used to connect or to establish the connection between the networks. Okay, so this very important as far as the basic differences between these network devices are concerned. Okay, so router is used to connect the network. Okay. So it is uh, uh, it is generally used in case of WAN, wide area network. So all these are generally act as a LAN device. Okay, but this can also be used as a LAN device. Okay, can be used, but in general we generally go for wide area network. Okay, so we call it as a WAN device, and it is a layer 3 device. Layer 3. Okay, so why it is called layer 3? Because we have physical layer, data link layer, then we have network layer. In the network layer, we require this connectivity of one network with another one. Okay, now what happens here? Let me show in the next diagram. Now here, so I have a switch here. Consider this is a switch in one left hand corner. This is a switch. of your hostel, and there is a switch maybe in the right hand corner of the hostel. Okay, now here some of the rooms I've got a LAN connection, they are connected with this. Here also in one corner of your hostel another switch is there. Okay, so this is switch 1 and this is switch 2. Okay, now the machines that are connected here, C1, C2, C3, C4 like this. Okay, now this entire switch connected with network will have one network ID. Okay, now here this switch in another corner of the hostel, it has got, for instance, another network ID. So I have got two different networks. So that is why router is used to connect two different networks. Okay, and for instance, I have a network ID of this form 10.0.0, and for instance here I have a network ID as 192.16.0.0. Okay, and here every machine that you have in your respective uh, rooms may have an IP address of 10.0.0.1, 10.0.0.2 like this. Okay, and here for instance C4, this is C5, 6, 7, 8, all these are computers. Okay, and for instance here I C1, C2 other machines, and here I have an IP address 192.16.0.1, then I have 192.16.0.2 like this. All machines have got the respective IP addresses. Okay, now since this network ID and this network ID belongs to different networks, okay, so you cannot communicate directly, so you have to communicate through a router. Okay, so this is your router. As the name itself says, it routes the message from the machine existing in one network to the machine existing in another network and having different IP addresses. Okay, so how this is done, because this is also an intelligent device, most commonly used intelligent device we have. Okay, this router is also called as a gateway. Okay, so intelligence, so we have a routing table. So whenever I talk about intelligent, means they have got the capability to store the information. Okay, so we have discussed that bridge table, we have discussed that cam table for switch. So similarly for router also we have a routing table. It routes the message from one machine to another in different networks. Okay, so again the same columns, the port number. Okay, and here I'll have the corresponding network ID. Network ID, because every network has got its own ID. Okay, now for instance I have port 1. Okay, so here port 1 and here port 2, and this port is connected to this network ID of 10.0.0.0. Okay, and for instance this is port 1, this is port 2, port 3, port 4 like this. All the information port 2 also 10.0.0.1, 3 10.0.0.2. So different, all these machines from C1, C2, C4 up to C8, they have got their own IP addresses. Okay, so this will be there in the table. Okay, so similarly for this particular S2 switch connected to all the machines have got their own corresponding IP addresses. Okay, with the corresponding network ID. So here up to 8, it belongs to one network, and then this port, for instance, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Again, I have a 1 here, but it has got network 192.16.0.1 like this. All the information of all these machines as well as all these machines will be stored in this routing table. Okay. So just remember that router is an intelligent device. It connects between two networks belonging to different network ID. So in order to communicate, in order to establish a communication, in order to route the message from the computer in this network ID to computer in this network ID, we require a router, because their network IDs are different. So directly they can't communicate. Okay. So they communicate through router itself. Okay. So that's why it's a WAN device connected to two or more networks. So two networks I have connected. You can have two or more networks. Two or more networks you can connect. So it is a WAN device. So it is also called as inter-networking device. Inter-networking device. Okay. So one more point is that here actually in router every port has its own broadcast domain. Okay, so every port, whatever the ports we have in the switch, okay, and I've got the corresponding port in the router, it has got its own broadcast domain. Okay, because C1 is going to communicate with C1 of this network, then based on their IP address, it will communicate. So the message or the packet will send, it will come to this here in the router. From the routing table, it will find the destination address and then pass that route that data to this particular computer where that IP address is located. Okay. So that's why this IP addresses plays an important role as far as communication between the machines is concerned. Okay. So that's why while communication, it use IP addresses, Internet Protocol address. Okay. So use IP address, send, and the information is sent in the form of packets. So in data layer, the information is sent in form of frames. Okay. So in network, the data is sent in the form of packets. We have so packet header, everything will be there. So that is not required right now. I'll just give a general idea what these devices actually do. And it's very fast as compared to switch. So maybe 10, 100 or may it go for 1 GBps, gigabytes per second. Okay. So like in switch, we have many ports. In switch, this difference you must remember, there are many ports are there in the switch, like 4 ports, 6 ports, 8, 48, like this. Okay, many ports will be there, but in router, the ports are very less ports. Okay, as compared to the switch. Okay. So this router, it also acts as a gateway. Okay, so we have gateway is one more important network device. Okay, the router many times acts as a gateway. Okay, so for instance, in BIT Mesra, we have only one main gate. Okay, this main gate, then from the main gate, you go to the various department, hostels and all. Okay, so this main gate will act as a gateway. Okay, so for instance, so this is for instance, there another instance, for instance, IIT Kharagpur. Okay, and this side we have BIT Mesra, for instance. Okay, so you know to move from IIT Kharagpur to BIT Mesra, you have to follow this gateway. The entry and exit point is only one. Okay, similarly in networks also we have a gateway because you are moving from the network of one location to network of another location. So that is possible through gateway itself, the main gate. Okay, so in gateway, so the router is also acting as a gateway itself. Okay, so it has only one entry or exit point. If you are entering into the BIT through main gate, from here only you can exit. Okay, so that is an entry and exit point. Okay, so that is what we call it as a gateway. Okay, so the router also acts as a gateway. So we have what I mentioned, that IoT gateway. Okay, so this IoT gateway is very much required because the data coming from the sensors through IoT gateway. Through gateway only it will go to the cloud. Then it go to the user application. Okay. So that's why. So why this gateway is required between the sensing devices and the cloud? Because these sensing devices may belong to different networks. Okay. So and they want to send the information maybe in one cloud or different clouds. So that may be possible through gateway itself. Okay. So the Buffalo example that I've given. So there are, because it is not possible to give internet connectivity to each and every device. Okay, so that's why we create groups. Then we give internet to one particular device, and the rest will get internet connectivity from that device. So that will act. Okay, so that acts as the router. Okay, so that itself acts as a gateway. Okay. So hope you understood the basic differences between the various network devices that we use. Okay, let me give a brief idea about because because the machines are communicating through IP address because uh, so there is one concept called IP addresses. Hope many of you are aware of this. Okay, so internet protocol addressing. What is actually an addressing is? Okay, for instance, so you all know my name. Okay, okay, and if I give my complete address, Department of CSC, BIT Mesra, PIN number, Ranchi, like this. If I give this address, you are in any location of the world, you can reach and meet this particular person, myself. Okay, if I give this address, if I come say that, okay, you meet this person Sridhar. Okay, so there may be many. So when a physical address, we want to physical address, as I mentioned that myself is Sridhar. If somebody say go and meet Sridhar without any other information, now where you locate this particular person? This there may be many persons with this name throughout the world. So how will you locate? Okay, so that's why every person must have a unique identification number which you can locate its location. Okay, so in physical, so if simply I'll give a name, so that may be a physical address, but it is very difficult to identify. So we have this MAC address. So MAC address is generally a physical address. Okay, of 48 bits. Okay, media access control. Okay, so every device has got its own MAC address. Okay, even in your laptop you can see that. But when I say logical, here we have IPv4, IPv6, Internet Protocol version 4 and version 6. Okay, so that's why when we discuss that router, we have assigned some IP addresses to from in both the networks belonging to different network ID. So that are all logical addresses. Okay, and they follow this IPv4. Okay, so IPv4, that may be a public IP or it may have a private IP. Okay, public IP means everybody can access. Private means only authenticated users. Okay, now this IPv4. Nowadays IP6 has IPv6 also come because there are so many devices are going to be connected. So the available addresses are almost over. So because it takes 32-bit address. Okay, so there's 32-bit logical address because we're talking about logical addresses. Okay, for instance, an IP address is a combination of what? It's a combination of network ID plus host ID. ठीक है, IP address जहाँ भी है, it is a combination of both network ID and host ID. Network ID, I have given an example. Two different networks have different network IDs. One is 10.0.0 and another is 190.16. Okay, now you want to communicate, so that communication cannot be possible directly, so we require a router. Okay, so in IPv4, it's a 32-bit. Okay, and in IPv6 probably we have 64-bit. Okay, so the range is 0 to 255. So let me explain what is this actually is. I'll give a general idea. So you are all aware that there are 4 octets will be there. 4 octets. 1, 2, ठीक है. So we call it as 4 octet. So this is 1 octet, this is another octet. Why it is all called octet? Because it takes 8 bit. यहाँ भी 8, यहाँ भी 8, 8. Okay. So it takes 8 bits and total it becomes 0 to 255. Okay. So for instance, I'll say that I'll give an IP address of 198, 168, 39, kuch number 240. Okay. So it should be in between 0 to 255. Okay. So all these are in decimal, but in computer, they are in binary form of 8 bits. Okay. So this is what an IP address is all about. I'll just give a general idea. Okay. So, for instance, because we have some classes also here. Okay. Class A network, class B network. You just note it down. Class A. So I am not recording this lectures. Okay. You please note it down, all this, all the basics. So in class A, you just note it down. The range is this to 126.0.0.0. Okay, this you have to remember actually. Okay. So class A network, then class B 128. अब इसमें 127 छूट गया है. I'll tell why this is left out. Okay. So because 10.0.0 to 126.0.0.0 that belongs to class A network, but 126 127 आना चाहिए. So that 127 is actually a reserve. Okay. Reserve, and technically we call it as a loop back address. Loop back address. Okay. So that actually reserved. Okay. Now here 191.255.0.0. Okay. Then class C 191 हो गया. Then 192.0.0.0 यहाँ से जाएगा 190. 192 हो गया, नहीं 223 होना चाहिए अभी. Then okay, you change here also 255. 255 then 0. Okay, so here 192.0.0.0 to 223.255.255.0. Okay, then we have D and E also, but we generally don't use this. But 224 से 239 होता है ये, और ये हो गया 240 से 258, because the range 0 to 255 है. ठीक है. These are also reserved actually. These you generally use for multicasting. They are reserved. हम लोग जनरली ये फर्स्ट 3 क्लासेस में ही रहते हैं मोस्ट जनरली. क्लास ABC का ही यूज करते हैं जनरली वी यूज क्लास ABC. ओके. So 127 is actually that is what you call 127.0.0.0 is actually reserved. Okay, we call it as a loop back address. Okay, so they have designed in such a manner. Okay. Anyway, for the time being, IP address is a combination of network ID and host ID. Okay. Now, for instance, hope you have noted down this. Okay, this range is very important. Okay, because I'm not recording this lecture, so you have to note it down all this. All are basics of networking. So आपका काम आएगा ये सब. And for instance, if any IP address is given and you have been asked to identify which class of network this is belonging to. Okay. So in that case, see, okay. आपके पास, for instance, you have got this. Okay. For instance, somebody has given you this IP address 137.20.20.0. Okay. Now, how do you find out to which class it belongs to? Somebody has given this IP address and you have been asked to find out to which class it belongs to. Okay, you see here in the previous document, I have mentioned that the classes. So yeah, it is 137 is there. You just check for, you check for the first octet only. So check after checking the first octet, you can identify to which class it belongs to. So there are several classes I have given. Class A is yes, class एक मिनट अब 10 लिखे हैं क्या यहाँ पे? So just make a correction here. कहाँ चले गया? ये 10 नहीं है, गलत लिखा हुआ है. 1 point होगा, ठीक है? So 10 लिख दिए हैं. Make a correction here. This is 1.0.0. ये नहीं हो, ठीक है? 1 से शुरू होगा, ठीक है? There are 4 octets are there. 1.0.0.0. Okay. So now, so you just make a correction. Okay. So here you see the class A begins with 1, class B 128, class C 192. So हमारे पास कौन सा है? हमारे पास 137 है. So it belongs to class B. So you can directly write this belongs to class B network by taking a look on the first octet. Okay. For instance, आपको दिया गया 201.100.0.0. So 201, you see to which class it belongs to? It belongs to the class C. Okay, you see the first number. Okay. Now, for instance, आपको network ID पता लगाना है. You have to identify the network ID. Okay. So what we'll do in identifying the network ID, if you have a class A, and because there are 4 octets are there, 1, this 2, this 3, and 4. So first wala octet indicates the network ID. If it is a class belonging to class A, rest जो है host ID है. Okay, so this is N stands for network ID, H stands for host ID. Because I mentioned that the IP address is a combination of network ID plus host ID. Okay, so similarly अगर वो class B में है, so similarly if it is a class B, then this one plus this one. Rest is nothing but host ID. ठीक है, similarly for class C also you will have network ID, network ID, network ID, and host ID. Okay, so we generally have only 3 classes. Okay, we don't go beyond that. For instance, if I give an IP address 115.10.0.5, so you have been asked to find out to which class it belongs to. So you look to that data that I have given. So it belongs to which class it belongs to? 115.10.0.15. Okay, so it belongs to class A. ठीक है, ओके, वेरी गुड. अब आपको नेटवर्क आईडी बनाना है इसका. सो क्लास ए का नेटवर्क आईडी कौन सा है? पहले ही आता है, तो उसका नेटवर्क आईडी जहाँ है 115 लिखेंगे, बाकी सब में 0 लिखेंगे. ठीक है, ये हुआ इसका नेटवर्क आईडी. ठीक है, सो एनी आईपी एड्रेस इफ हैव बीन गिवन, देन you can say to which class it belongs to and what is the network ID. Okay, so network ID in case of class A is on the first octet, the rest will be assigned 00. Okay, similarly मान लीजिए आपको दिया गया 196.10.10.10. so to which class it belongs to? It belongs to class C. so class C का network ID क्या होगा? पहला 3 octet होगा, so 196.10.10 बाकी 0. so this is the network ID. so like this you can do this. Okay, similarly subnet mask bhi hai, that we'll discuss later when it is required. so this all about, and in generally this network ID जो है bit 1 bit एंड होस्ट आईडी को 0 बिट से इंडिकेट करते हैं. ठीक है, ये भी एक नोमेनक्लेचर है दैट. सो 1 बिट, ओके, 1 indicates the network ID and 0 indicates the host ID. Okay, this is one nomenclature, but we generally use this only because it is easy to remember. Okay, so hope you remember the basics of all this, because this is required when you discuss about IoT and all. Okay, especially the network devices. Okay. Okay. So let's see that presentation where it has gone. So anybody having any doubts so far? Whatever we have discussed, let me see whether IoT presentation is there or not. Anybody having any doubts so far? कौन चलेगा, ये सब खुलेगा. So gone case, I think. So all this we have already discussed. Okay, then all little bit programming is there, because you have to. All this is programming itself, because you have to connect your Raspberry Pi with sensors and all. Then, so this will discuss later when all the basics theoretical part is over. Then we'll go for this. Okay, let's see what this protocol is. So in IoT, most commonly used protocol is MQTT protocol. Okay, message queuing telemetry transport. Okay, so we have HTTP protocol and we have MQTT protocol. So MQTT is a lightweight protocol. Okay, message queue telemetry transport. Okay, so yesterday I have discussed that all network models or not. डिस्कस हुआ था. Okay, these are discussed in detail. Okay. So you can see the images of all these network devices when you Google it. Okay, you'll find all how these devices actually look like. Switch and all you might have seen in your hostels also. There is no issue as such. Switch router is there available, but hub repeater probably nowadays we are not using that. Okay. So I'll stop here. Okay. So because today evening you have a quiz. So anybody having any doubts regarding today's class? All are fundamental things. Okay, because there's something that you have to remember all this. What are the various network devices? What is IP address and all? Okay.
हेलो सर.
हाँ बोलो.
हम लोगों का क्विज कब है बीआईसी का?
फ्राइडे को है ना, कल.
सर आपने बताया ही नहीं हमें.
क्या नहीं बताया?
सर क्विज का डेट ही नहीं बताया किसी ने.
क्विज का डेट तो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में ट्रेंड कर रहा है, कितना दिन पहले बता दिए थे.
सर रुकिए.
उसमें डेट नहीं था.
सर उसमें डेट नहीं था.
हाँ डेट नहीं था क्या? डेट तुम बोले थे फ्राइडे को होगा, 6 तारीख को. क्विज का पैटर्न पूछ रहे हैं ग्रुप में और तुम बोल रहे हो क्विज का डेट नहीं पता है। सी पैटर्न्स ऑफ क्विज भी पूछ रहा है मेरे को और तुम बोल रहे हो क्विज का डेट नहीं पता। क्या हुआ, तैयारी नहीं किए हैं? हर्ष
यस सर।
बोलो।
सर हमें तो किसी ने पूछा ही नहीं सर, आपने खाली लास्ट वो लिखा है कि जो आपका क्विज होगा उसमें वो फिल इन द ब्लैंक्स वगैरह हो सकते हैं, तो कैलकुलेटर आप रखिएगा अपने पास।
हाँ तो हम तो क्विज का डेट उससे पहले ही बता दिए थे, सेक्शन ए को ही बता दिए थे।
सर सेक्शन ए को बताया सर, हमारे सेक्शन में नहीं बताया आप।
अरे यार सेक्शन ए का क्विज और सेक्शन बी का क्विज अलग अलग तो ले नहीं सकते ना, आज तक लिए नहीं है।
अरे सर सेक्शन ए वाले हमें बताते ही नहीं है सर, उन लोगों से बात काम होता है हम लोगों का।
अरे यार ऐसे एक ही क्लास में पढ़ते हो, ऐसे करने से कैसे चलेगा। ठीक है अब तुम क्या चाहते हो?
सर मैं कुछ ही नहीं चाहता सर, क्लास से पूछ लीजिए जो सब
क्या
बोलेंगे वो।
क्या बुशरा,
सर, जो
सब अपना कैमरा ऑन करो। लेट मी सी योर फेसेस, बहुत दिन से देखे नहीं है, दिवाली से पहले तुम लोग को देख ले एक बार। कैमरा ऑन करो सब अपना अपना, हम भी अपना शक्ल दिखा देते हैं। बुशरा।
यस सर।
हाँ तुमको पता है कल क्विज है?
यस सर।
देखो बुशरा को पता है और हर्ष को पता नहीं है।
सर आज अभी आप बताएं तो फिर पता चला।
अभी नहीं, पहले से नहीं पता था।
पहले से सर नहीं पता था सर, सच्ची।
सेक्शन ए वालों को तो पता है, सेक्शन ए वालों को पता है, सेक्शन ए वालों को बहुत पहले ही दिन बता दिए थे। हम सोचे आपको ही पता होगा। कि आपके सेक्शन में किसी ने क्विज का पैटर्न भी पूछ रखा है, तो हमने पैटर्न भी बता रखा है ग्रुप में, व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में।
हाँ, हमने पैटर्न नहीं पूछा था सर, आपने सिर्फ बता दिया था।
किसी ने पूछा है शायद सवाल कि क्विज का क्या पैटर्न। एनीवे तुम लोग चाहते क्या अभी वो बताओ ना। बाकी सब कैमरा ऑन करो। कार्तिक, कुमार, सत्यम, अतुल, कविश, सौरभ, हर्ष, आकाश, कुमार। क्या कार्तिक पता नहीं था आज क्विज है?
सर डेट नहीं पता था।
तो क्या करे बताओ अतुल। बुशरा
मंडे को रख दीजिए।
मतलब अभी उतना रिवाइज नहीं।
मंडे को सीटी है भाई।
मंडे फिर एक्चुअली तुम लोग का दूसरा क्लासेस वगैरह होता है ना। क्या कविश क्या करे? बोलो तुम लोग जो बोलोगे वही करेंगे, अब क्या करेंगे।
सर थोड़ा डेट आगे बढ़ा दीजिए, थोड़ा टाइम मिल जाएगा।
डेट आगे मतलब कितना आगे बढ़ाएं वो तो बता दो।
सर वेडनेसडे रख लीजिए।
तो वेडनेसडे तुम लोग का दूसरा क्लास बस होगा फिर?
सर शाम को रख लीजिए 5 to 6 या 6 to 7।
वेडनेसडे मेरे को लगता है धनतेरस होगा ना। नहीं धनतेरस थर्सडे को है।
सर वेडनेसडे इज 11।
कितना बजे रखना है?
सर 6 to 7 to
6 to 7 वेडनेसडे।
यस
ठीक है जैसे तुम लोग बोलो वैसे ही करेंगे। क्या हुआ बुशरा?
यस सर।
कैमरा ऑन करो। So what do you want?
सर वेडनेसडे ठीक रहेगा सर।
Okay. So everybody agree that the quiz should held on Wednesday. What about the rest?
यस सर।
Prajwal?
यस सर।
यस सर।
Okay. ऐसा मत बोले कि आप दूसरा सेक्शन से बात नहीं करते और खराब लगता है। एक ही क्लास के हो और बोलते हो दूसरा सेक्शन। आजकल ये ठीक नहीं लगता है। एक साथ मिल के रहना चाहिए सबको, एक साथ पढ़ना, एक साथ पास करना है। हाँ? अभी देखो अभी सैमसंग रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट का अभी प्रोजेक्ट एलोकेशन का एग्जाम होगा। ठीक है वो अभी सेकेंड ईयर से शुरू कर रहे हैं हम लोग। उसमें IIT का 2 प्रोजेक्ट है जिसका आज मीटिंग होगा और तुम लोग का एग्जाम भी होगा। सो एग्जाम होने के बाद तुम लोग का सिलेक्शन होगा, तुम लोग को IIT का प्रोजेक्ट में काम करना पड़ेगा। ठीक है, तो काम करने के लिए तो टीम वर्क चाहिए ना, तो सेक्शन ए सेक्शन बी क्या होता है, सब एक साथ रहना चाहिए सबको। ठीक है, उसीलिए हम आपको ह्यूमन वैल्यूज का एक शुरू में पढ़ाए थे, उसके बाद टाइम नहीं हो पाया, अब स्लाइड्स शेयर किए, बीच बीच में उसको पढ़ते रहिए। ठीक है, हमको भी खराब लगता है जब आप बोलते हैं कि सर सेक्शन ए वाले बताते नहीं है या हमसे बात नहीं करते, ये ठीक नहीं लगता है। तो वी ऑल कंसिडर यू ऑल गाइज इक्वल, सब हम, मेरे लिए सब बराबर है। ठीक है, एक साथ रहना है, एक साथ पढ़ना है, डिस्कस करना है, आगे निकलना है। ठीक है, चलो टेक केयर, खुश रहो, फिर वेडनेसडे टेस्ट रखते हैं। ओके, थैंक यू, टेक केयर, बाय बाय।
Thank you, sir.
ओके।
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू सर।
Thank you, sir.